All right, guys, the game we've all been waiting on. Virginia Tech versus Oregon. We took down Georgia, we took down Indiana, and now Oregon is next, I hope. We are very underrated in this one, as you can see. 77 overall versus a 92. This should be a crazy, crazy game. Going to try to flood them with zone defenses and continue our running game. Quick RPO plays, try to keep them off balance. We'll start kickoff in a minute. Just want to make sure everybody that wants to watch gets in here. All right, here's kickoff, guys.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. The Ducks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Moore. It's an out route, the catch made. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the...
Touchdown, Oregon! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuck at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. With the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge breakdown stop. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. It's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
It's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Second down play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Bootleg looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Scanning the field. It's Watson. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype in the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. He's in the clear.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The Hokies churn out another first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Watson. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great call here by the offense coordinator by the Oregon Ducks to be able to pick up this first down on the option. Puts so much pressure on the defensive coordinator when you have a quarterback that can run it and throw it. And we've been seeing that play run for years now in Eugene.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way.
All right, guys, I am going to restart this one. I need a new game plan. We're going to restart.
Precisely.
Yeah, we definitely lost the advantage right from the start. Thing that's been throwing me off a little bit with the game plan is Terrion Stewart, might play a down or two. That's it. He's out pretty much, so I'm just going to take him out of the game. Everybody else, I think, should be good. I don't know. I think I might try a bunch of exotic, blitz types stuff. They're obviously going to try to run the ball, so we're going to have to try to take that away. All right, here we go.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense comes on the field to open this game. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss in the area.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Design quarterback run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Hokies moving quickly down the field here. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Selman. They bring it down after a short gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Back to pass. It's Watson. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here.
It's going to be hard to move the ball, man. They got all 90 ratings. I got 79. It's my overall is going to be interesting.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense out there for their first possession. Eric, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on.
Think about running some
Well, these are the guys
over four.
these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Receiver makes the grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a good throw off the play fake. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On third down, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just...
Let's go, defense. I know we're going to have to hold him. That was a big stop.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap.
Not today. Not today.
Fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Looking to throw. It's Watson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
keeps it on a design run. First down and more. He's still running. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they'll give it to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flip into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Watson. The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hokies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. No running. Handed off to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Moore. Finds his man. It's Hill.
Good stop. Good tackle.
Short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Return is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Can he make it to the marker? And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to pass. It's Watson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down play for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
Oh my gosh.
They read the screen perfectly. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes it 4-7. Virginia Tech 3.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive.
And the
Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Graham behind the line. It's Selby. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
To the air, it's Watson. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The short hands, it's Green. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Hokies will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And this one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Defense showing blitz here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play, and the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Grab behind the line. It's Casper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitz.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution and championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they work their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
14, Virginia Tech, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Watson. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's running out of time here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's in the clear. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking for a gap. It's Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up... down and short.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
To the air, it's Rayner. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here on this biggest stage, they cannot do anything.
Here he goes. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play action here on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind him for some great yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Offense still out there down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. To throw, it's Rayner. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
Oregon 14, Virginia Tech 9.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? It's a quarterback keeper. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's hit. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. To be first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, then 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
And out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Looking to scramble. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Looking right. This one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Caught near the sticks. It's Selden. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
So they get the touchdown. Now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. Dropping back. It's Rayner. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring it down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Try and muscle for the first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. But he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Cut quickly. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks like he's going to run it.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
All right, 4 minutes, man. We got to shut these guys down again.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Snags the good throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab down the middle. It's Casper. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Right.
Looks like
Going to take a 59-yard kick here to tie it.
Take a timeout while they check it out.
Oh, they're going to punt.
And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback dropping back.
Oh my gosh, is that not pass interference?
The play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? To throw. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop.
Thank God we got good defense, man.
It's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. The ball game is tied heading down the home stretch.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball upward to 36.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
They're going to run it here. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down to the 47.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's good for first down yardage now to 26. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds.
Oh man, it's for all the marbles. I know they're going to call a timeout. Oh man, here we go, guys.
Coming up now. Spot the ball at the 26, so a 43-yard field goal attempt for the W. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. What a moment for this kicker.
Oh my God, there it is. We did it, guys. Championship.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they
Had to bring a backup quarterback in, and he led us the way, man. Oh, God, I can't believe we won.
Another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies.
It's going to open a lot of doors for our team, too, to bring in recruits and everything. Little thing we're looking on doing is probably maybe joining the Big Ten soon. Again, we could not run the ball worth a crap. Our team averaged almost 170 yards coming in, and I could barely muster, 75 yards? But Watson took care of it when we needed him, man. He came in, he got benched, but he came in with a 2-yard run. Well, two 2-yard runs. Awesome. Let's see how the off season goes, guys. Be sure to slap the like button, man. We're going to go through a couple of the upcoming things here. Finish it off. All right, we got a couple of guys projected to be draft picks. We got our tight end, 7th round, so that's going to look good for us. And our running back, the 2nd round pick. That's good for us. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to bring Nick Chubb's son to the team. All right, we got a kicker, Josh Payton. Fill that void. It's sad to see the guy that won the game for us have to graduate, of course. right, Devontae Baghead. Got another running back out of Tallahassee, Florida. Wow. Got a good slew of recruits there. Really want to get the Maggot in the mix at some point in this season, for sure. Looks like we're going to have a fast backfield, too. He's going to be the shortest tight end I've ever seen. But we'll put him there. He's 6'2". Okay. All right, this is going to be the thing here. We did make it and win the national championship a lot because of him. Watson might be more of a situational player depending on his health. Hey, what's up, Tyler? I don't know. You might have missed it, but we just won the national championship against Oregon. Yeah, from Toronto, huh? You don't live in Alberta anymore? Yeah, dude. It's kind of like a thing. Sometimes I like doing it, sometimes I don't. Nice, man. So I'm debating, man, after we just won the national championship, should we go to the Big Ten? Yeah, good deal, man. All right, Spencer got all those awards last year. His depth trait moving up. Yeah, no doubt, man. I agree, Tyler. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I want to move up in prestige levels. We're in the ACC, but it played 2 years, and it's really been no competition. Man, we're not ready for the SEC yet. It took everything I had to beat Oregon. Oh, that's awesome, Tyler, for sure. Oh, that's cool too. That's nice, nice. Just noticed that the players actually gain weight too. It's pretty neat. Oh, heck yeah, man. That sounds awesome. A very productive 2 days. Go ahead and set our captains here. Yeah, well, enjoy those 3 days, man. Yeah, hold on a sec. All right, that's the quarterbacks I got. Man, Watson, take a look at his numbers, dude. He did awesome last year. Yeah, not bad, man. He was on the fourth string when I started the dynasty. Of course, he got drones, but when he left his senior year, I was able to put him in the lineup. I would have won the championship the first year, but man, I was playing Texas A&M and M and I was going for the win. It was 30 to 28. 1 second left. I was going for the field goal, and that freaking they blocked my kick. That's how I lost. It's pretty crazy, man, because normally you don't ever see a blocked field goal. So I set up and everything, and before I knew it, I went for the kick and the ball wasn't there. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I will give them probably a 7 out of 10 on this game. I've had a lot of fun with this. All right, so 26, man. I'm having a lot more fun with 26. So is it official? Do we go to the Big Ten? That's the question. All right, we're going to the Big Ten. Another team added. Get one more team, it'd be pretty much even. Could probably even throw Virginia in there, honestly. All right, Rutgers. They're already in there. Oh, take out Rutgers. We're gonna leave it like this for a year. I want to see. This is gonna be really freaking tough. But we'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, might as well even them out and put Virginia in there too. While we're talking about it, have a couple of cupcake games. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, Virginia ought to do it for sure. Yeah, they are. That's why I threw them in there. Might as well move them with us. Tw 21. Oh, 21 overall. Yeah, I wish more were interested. I just added four to the board here. Hopefully we can get at least three of them. Yeah, no doubt. Unless I get like an athlete that converts into a good strong safety, but I doubt it. All right, go ahead and offer all these guys scholarships. Single auto comment. What are you talking about? I've been sitting here clicking buttons, man, trying to go through this list. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Hey, did you go ahead and pre-order Madden yet, Tyler? Oh, really? I don't think I've had any. I already have it pre-ordered with my bundle. That's why I got it. So I could download it like Friday, I think. Oh, yeah, no doubt. You're still working at the grocery store, right? Awesome, dude. How long you been there? Like a year now? Oh, yeah, I remember stuff like a freaking elephant, dude. Most of the time. That's cool, man. You still liking it? Oh yeah, yeah, yes I am. I'm actually enjoying it, Tyler, because I barely usually have any hours to freaking scout the guys. I've actually found some good, I mean, future starters by doing this first couple of years. Holy cow, we got a new team on the schedule. First game is against Liberty. Yeah, who needs a punter, man? Who needs a punter, Tyler? Oh yeah, for sure to take up a roster spot. I got you. Nah, all jokes aside, it is one of the most important positions in football. For sure. Give it that. Oh, I do got a wild card here, Tyler. AJ Brand, just so you know, was a three-star quarterback recruit that I did last year, and we converted him to a running back. Just look at his stats. Not bad. Came up big for us late in the year. That's so far. That's the thing. I don't know how people are getting like points because I barely get any points to add to my players whatsoever. I mean, it could be actually pretty decent. Oh, it does depending on what position you take. Yeah, it does. But he was actually better at a running back than he was at a quarterback. Right, right. The disrespect is just ridiculous. All right, but that's all we're going to do for today, guys. Tyler, it's always good seeing you, man. Be on the lookout for the next one as we start year 3 in the Big Ten. Take care, Tyler. Have a good night, man.